Okay. So yesterday was the book lovers day, and I recently achieved something as well for which I wanted to reward myself. So I went a little book shopping, and I wanted to show you all what I got. And okay. I hope I don't drop them this time. But these are the books I got. They're really heavy. But yeah, let's get into it. So first, I went to this second-hand store which had a entire floor dedicated to books, but they only had one shelf with English books, and I couldn't find anything. But as soon as I exited the store, I found this book on their glass display, and I had to get it because it was such a good deal. It's Becoming by Michelle Obama, and it's her autobiography. And although it was not in my list, but it was only for 260 euro, and I was like, I have to get it for this price. I really have to get it, and I'm gonna read it as well because I like autobiographies. And then I went to my favorite store in Hanover, that is Hugendubel. And I had decided to buy only fiction because it's been so long that I had not read many fiction books. So I really wanted to only buy fiction and indulge myself in that. So the first book I got was Yesteryear. So this book is about an influencer whose content is about trad wife, and she's quite famous, but then one day she actually wakes up in the 18th century where she has to be that traditional wife which she has been portraying in her online content. And of course, it's not as charming and as fancy as she shows on her channel. I don't know much, but I don't want to know much. I just want to read and get to know for myself. And I'm really excited to read this one. And then the second book I got was Pachinko. I know I have been talking about this in my last two reels, but I have not read the book yet. And I've watched the show, the first season of the show. I watched it a few years ago when it was first released. But at the time, I did not know that it's based on a book. But only after watching the show did I realize that it's based on the book. And I really wanted to read the book since then. And the next book I got was My Friends by Frederick Backman. And I don't know actually anything about this book. I don't know the plot. The only thing I know is that it was written by Backman, and that's enough for me because I'm such a big Frederick Backman fan. And then the last book I got was I Who Have Never Known Men. So I also don't know much about this book. It's apparently about a group of women who have been imprisoned, and but they do not remember their life before their imprisonment. But I don't know much, and this is how I like it. I like to get into books without knowing much about them. These are the books I got, and I'm really excited to read them.